Okay guys, welcome to our next lesson, lesson 6.10. It's all about integrating with long division and completing the squares. So, um,
Mike. Wow. What the fuck? Stop cussing. He said the flip.
so using long division to rewrite the
Y'all be like,
integral.
y'all like days off.
In this case, we are going to write, we're gonna express this if the numerator is greater compared to the numerator. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna use division. Guys, can you please refrain from side conversations, please? Okay. In this case, the numerator is smaller compared to the numerator, right? The denominator rather is less compared to the numerator. So in this case, we're gonna do long division. We're gonna divide this first
That's how it
as
is. You can do it. Did you check that? No, but I'll check. No, I trust. Bring on your Chromebook.
I like your pictures. So this is the first step that we do, since the divisor is x minus 2 and the highest power right here of the dividend is power of 3. So we say x squared. So x squared times x, and then but we still have coefficient 3, so we say 3x squared. So 3x squared times x is 3x to the power of 3, and then 3x squared times negative 2 is negative 6x squared. And then we do subtraction, right? So what's the rule in subtracting? Mentally change the sign of the subtrahend. Okay, so which means we are changing the sign of the subtrahend, and this becomes now plus. So this means negative x squared plus 6x squared is 5x squared. Then we bring down the negative 5x. Since the coefficient right here is 5, so and it is positive, so we say 5x. So 5x times x is 5x squared, and then minus 10x. Again, we still mentally change the sign from positive to negative and negative to positive. So this is now 5x, right, at the bottom. So 5x, and then plus 1. Since the coefficient is 5, so we say plus 5. So 5 times x is 5x, and then 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. And then we change the sign, negative, positive, so which means the remainder is 11. You get me, guys? And then we now write this into the integral. From here, we can now rewrite into the integral from 3x squared plus 5x plus 5, and then plus 11 over x minus 2. You get me? This is the remainder. Okay? So we now say 3x to the power of,
Real life situation.
square rather, and then plus 5x plus
For a math.
5
Divide
plus
this to the moon.
11 over
By
x
distance.
minus 2. Okay,
I'm going to
We
do
have-
astronomy, man.
dx. So, what we do now, can we now integrate?
Oh, that's simple.
What we do in here is we can rewrite this 11 over x minus 2 into 1 over x minus 2 times 11, or 11 times 1 over
Yeah.
x minus 2. So we can make use of natural logarithm. Okay? So I am rewriting this first into the integral of 3x squared plus 5x plus 5 plus 11 times 1 over x minus 2 dx. And then start now taking the antiderivative. Okay? We do antiderivative now. If we do antiderivative, that means the power increases by 1 and the new power is the divisor. Do you get me, guys? Okay, so we have 3x to the power of 3 over 3. Is this clear?
Mm-hmm.
We can cancel the 3 later, okay? And this becomes 5x squared over 2 plus 5x plus 11, and then times ln.
It's 1 over x. Yeah.
ln x minus 2. Okay, since this is indefinite integral, so what is lacking here is plus c. And then this cancels out.
What is the second? Oh, it's true.
So we have x cubed plus 5x squared over 2 plus 5x plus 11 ln x minus 2 plus the constant is our final answer. Any question? So need you to box your final answer, guys. Please feel free to ask questions. So again, oftentimes when you encounter with this where the numerator is longer or bigger compared to the denominator, you're gonna do division. You divide first, okay?
Well, you have to the right, which is like phone doesn't know.
So example number 2, still the numerator is greater compared to the numerator, then you have to do long division. Now, in case you have that hard time to do long division, you can also use synthetic division. Okay? Now, how to use synthetic division in this case? Can I just continue here using synthetic division? What's the coefficient of the first term right there? 3 as the coefficient, followed by negative 1, followed by negative 5, and then 1, right? Okay, doing synthetic division, what you do is whatever is the first number right here should be written below. And since this is x minus 2, therefore you're gonna equate that into 0 as x minus 2 equals 0, therefore x equals 2. So our divisor is 2. Okay? And then we now multiply 2 times 3. What is 2 times 3?
6.
6. And then what to do?
Subtract.
Negative 1 plus 6 is 5. Now you notice what appears right here is 3. And next to appear is 5. Okay? Next, what we do?
Oh, you
Multiply 2 times 5, which is 10, right? Okay? 10. sorry.
Double 11.
10 right here. So negative 5 plus 10 is 5. Why not this?
Beautiful going into
5, right? And then what to do is multiply 2 times 5, which is 10 also. Add this 11. This implies that if this is power of 3, our divisor or dividend should be 3x squared plus 5x plus 5 plus 11. This is the remainder over x minus 2. So you can also use synthetic division. For me, I am comfortable using synthetic division. Why? We are just doing numbers, no variable. Unlike if we do long division, it takes a while, right? So as much as possible, guys, you're gonna master using synthetic division. This will help you a lot, save time. Okay? And this is not new to you because this was discussed in Algebra 2 and also in our last year's AP pre-calculus, right? Okay.
How do you get the 2 again?
The 2 is coming from this one, x minus 2 to be equated into 0. So it means x equals 2, which is this one. Okay? Any question?
No, I'm good.
You're good? You're good, Chris? Okay.
Withdraw. We gonna put some withdraw.
As I said last time, you cannot serve 2 masters at a time. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You cannot understand my discussion if you guys always look at your crumble.
Crumble cookie.
Oh, you my master?
Need you to listen to the discussions
That's
because the video is sometimes complicated. Okay? That is why I need you to listen. Okay? Can I move this up now?
Yes, you may.
cannot serve 2 masters.
Are you still copying, guys? Okay. So moving on to number 2. So number 2, can you divide first? What is your divisor?
3x.
Okay, can you divide that first? What do you want? You gonna do synthetic division?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you can.
It's just you
You
never
equal
multiply
to 0.
Okay. So,
Right,
So it's
can I just show right here for number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, you divide
Withdraw.
3x minus
I
5.
already hit.
And then 6x to the power of 4. Now look at this. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So the power is arranged, right? Okay. So we have 6x to the power of 4 minus 7
What's up with Cruise?
X
Put her
cubed.
phone away.
plus
Never
x
have this shit.
squared
Right here,
plus
bro.
2x. Okay. Now, what is the coefficient right here? 6. And right here is 3. Therefore, the quotient would be 2. But the power right here, this is to the power of 4, while this one is just power of 1. So, we need to have power of 3. Very good. So, 2x to the power of 3 as our quotient. Okay? So, multiply this now. This gives us 6x to the power of 4. And then 2x cubed times negative 5 is negative 10. X to the power of 3. Then, change the sign of the subtrahend, right? If we change the sign of the subtrahend, this becomes negative and this becomes positive.
You do price.
Okay?
No, but
So-
someone that does.
We continue. Negative
Tangled.
7x cubed plus
There's
10x
5
cubed is 3x
I'm gonna
cubed.
get into it.
Now,
I can't.
this is the common mistake of students.
Oh.
Look at this coefficient, and this is also 3 right here. I mean, yeah, the coefficient of x cubed is 3, while our divisor right here is 3. Therefore, what we do now, just have
squared.
x squared. Okay, so x squared times 3x is 3x to the power of 3. So I have to bring this down, the x squared, and then x squared times negative 5 is negative 5x squared. Then change the sign of the subtrahend. This becomes now 6x squared. And then you're gonna have to add or bring down 2x. Since this is 6 and this is 3, therefore it's gonna be 2. And then x. Okay? So we have 2x times 3x. This gives us 6x squared. And then minus 10x. Okay? Then you're gonna have to change the sign. This becomes now 12x. Okay? So, what is next? $12, and this is 3.
Plus
What is
4.
12 divided by 3? 4. So we say plus 4. Okay? 4 times 3x is 12x, and then negative 20. So therefore, our remainder is 20 as the remainder. So how we write now?
Negative 20, isn't it?
How we write now? This one.
Isn't our remainder negative 20?
Huh?
Is it negative 20 or right?
Positive. Mentally change the sign, right? Did you get me, guys?
Yes.
So, do I have to show you? Okay, this becomes plus. Okay? Change the sign of the subtrahend.
Oh no, no, it doesn't.
So we now say the integral of 2x to the power of 3.
I guess.
So 2x to the power of 3 plus x squared plus 2x plus 4 plus 20 over 3x minus 5 dx. And you can now do antiderivative. Okay?
Okay.
So doing antiderivative, we have 2x to the power of 4
I'll have to put in a case.
over 4. Here, guys. Okay.
Different points.
And then plus x cubed over 3 plus 2x squared over 2
It's just strawberry.
plus 4x plus 20 times ln. What is that? 3x minus 5 plus constant. Then you can now simplify this one as 1/2 x to the power of 4 plus x cubed over 3, or sometimes you can just write 1/3 x cubed, and this cancels out, so plus x squared plus 4x plus 20
It's kind of easy.
ln 3x minus 5 plus the constant.
It's kind of really easy.
So far, question, clarification?
Oh, it's 1/2, not yeah.
That is not yet the final answer, guys.
Oh my god. Really?
That is not yet the final answer.
Oh yeah.
What is
Mr. Roy, why?
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 So in this case, we're gonna use U sub. U sub again,
I
Mr.
hate
Roy.
that.
I got from
I hate that.
Remember our last lesson was U sub, right? 6.9.
No, it's gonna be my new phone.
But there's a trick on it, guys. There's a trick on it.
Do tricks on it. Do tricks on it.
Okay.
I can even check my TV.
What is the coefficient of
Yeah, no, but
x right here?
verification will come up.
3.
God.
This is the
Damn.
guys. You don't have to do U sub in a very complicated way, but common sense will do.
Common fucking.
Whatever is your coefficient right here should be the divisor. Shall we do it that way? Common sense. In case this is multiple choice questions and it is written this way, but this is not yet the final answer. Our final answer should be 1/2 x to the power of 4 plus, or if this is actual multiple choice, it is written this way: 1/3 x to the power of 3, okay, plus x squared plus 4x plus, this is very important,
Is it?
20/3
Oh.
ln 3x minus 5 plus the constant, unless inside the ln is just the coefficient of x is just 1, okay. If granting that this is 5, so you have 20/5, which is 4, right? Okay, so this is the trick right here, guys.
Withdrawals. You gonna go do withdrawals.
So it's long division clear, guys.
Very, very clear.
And the next one, the next example is all about yes.
So this is 3x right here.
Yeah.
Because you take the derivative, I think, or the, but you put it over or under that. Let's say it was 4. This would turn out to be 5. This would turn out to be 4. Since it can't be divided.
As I said,
do like that.
we don't have to worry on using U sub.
But this is low key the right answer.
Ours is the fastest way.
Okay,
If
right now,
this is
this
multiple
test,
choice type of
Let me
test,
get that back to
then
right
if you
now.
have coefficient greater than 1, make that as a divisor. Okay? Are you okay, Diego? Are you okay?
He needs his
You
phone.
need a hug?
You need phone.
Oh.
Dude.
So, shall we move on now to the next one, which is completing the square? You know how to do completing the square, right? Okay.
Yeah. You got another ad.
Oh my.
So
I
using
click it
completing the
inside.
square to rewrite
I did.
integrand.
And it's
So
sending to the thing.